This is really gross, but dirty trash cans can pose a serious health risk to you and your family. The pungent smell can attract rats and flies, not to mention maggots, both of which can contain dangerous diseases transferable to humans. Your dirty trash can is susceptible to harboring dangerous bacteria. Contact Brandon at Fitz Trash Bin Cleaning today at 440-752-1533 or find them on Facebook. Veteran owned and operated and eco-friendly. Again, call Brandon at 440-752-1533.
Warning. The views and opinions expressed on this podcast are those solely of the creator. They are not the opinions of Redline Radio LLC or its owners. Parental discretion is strongly advised.
MICAH Beats activated.
Welcome to Just Therapy, where we talk about life with a comedy twist. With your hosts, comedian Sean Boyd, Antonio Ferguson, and Miss KT. We talk about a whole bunch of shit from politics to people actually taking shits. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the therapy session. Man, this be dope. Make a motherfucker want to rap. I can't rap, man. Hold on, here we go. I can't rap. I really can't. But come sit down on the couch with us. Man, I can't rap. Come to the couch. Enjoy the show. Let's go. Yeah. Just another day on the couch, talking about all the problems of today. Welcome back to another episode of Just Therapy. It's another beautiful Monday evening, y'all. And we are back from a little break. And of course, my right hand, I wouldn't be able to wipe my ass if I didn't have this person. Yeah, that was a little crazy, huh? All right. Well, this motherfucking KT. What's going on, sis?
That was the shittiest introduction.
I tried to get all deep and philosophical, and then it took a shitty turn. Oh, shit. But I'm one of your hosts, comedian Sean Boyd, and as always, my other host, Miss KT, in the building. We got Lee Money on the ones and twos.
What's up, bro?
Yo.
Yeah,
Hey, real quick, man, I got a bone to pick with your former company, man.
that ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't want to hear the shit. What's going on, Miss Money? Welcome to the couch. I don't work there no more. Shit.
Trying to deliver shit when I ain't home.
Hey, they deliver the shit when they able to deliver the shit. Like, what you mean? We supposed to check in with you to make sure you home? Fuck out of here.
I didn't even get a text message beforehand or nothing. It said it was going to send me a text when they were on their way, and then next thing I know, I have a missed delivery.
Hey, take it up with them. I don't work there.
I got it, though. I ended up having to pick it up, but I got it.
There you go. About to say, sound like a Lee problem, not an SB problem.
Well, to your shitty introduction of Miss KT.
Oh, yeah, that was funny.
Right. I mean, it was funny in a crazy way, I guess.
Right. What's going on, sis?
Not much. How are you?
Being blessed, loving life, same old,
Alexa,
same old.
off music. Yeah, that's what's up. I just went, baby broke his phone, so I had to take him to get a new phone.
Oh, that's always fun.
Because it was kind of my fault indirectly that he broke it. Because I asked him to I was detoxing and Dane was here getting on my nerves. So I asked him to take Dane to the trampoline place. And then he said Dame was acting like a chicken, so he had to hold him and go down the slide with him. And somehow it knocked his phone out his pocket and it broke and got tore up. And so I felt a little bad.
And that's your fault?
I mean, not really, but I mean, I was going to give him the phone either way. It felt bad because I didn't want to ask him to take Dame to get Dame out of my face.
Right. I hear that. What trampoline place did he go to? The one in Akron? Over by Chapel Hill Mall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
it's funny because I was helping out Brad. I can't remember if it was Friday or Saturday. I think it was Saturday morning, and they had like a big ass sheet pizza and a salad. And I walk in, and the lady act like she ain't ordered pizza first off, and then I gave it to her, and of course, the bitch ain't give me no tip. It was like a $50 fucking order. I didn't even get $1, and she had the nerve to say thank you. I'm like, bitch, what you saying thank you for? Fuck out of here.
So people don't feel like tipping is a requirement.
No. Turn your vacuum off. Yeah, well, don't turn it back on. All right, go ahead. You say that again. My bad. She got a new toy vacuum, and you know with their brand new toys. She kept begging me for it, and I didn't get it. Her grandfather got it, but she brung it home, and so she's been vacuuming since we got home. So, but yeah. All right, go ahead, Miss KT. My bad.
I want to need one.
Hey, do it pick up for real? That might be a good gift to have.
No, it don't even pick up for real. Like that's the bad part.
Can you help me?
It just make noise.
Like if it picked up, if it picked up for real, it would be dope.
Right.
Go ahead and finish what you were saying.
Just saying, a lot of people have been having this debate about tipping. People are trying to figure out if tipping is optional or a requirement. Because I don't always tip if somebody deliver me a piece of bad tip.
Okay.
I just like even the numbers. And so if it's $27, then yeah, I'll give you those 3 or so. But if it's $29.50, you just get that 50 cent or like whatever it is to make it even. I'm not about to go out my way to find no extra in the tip with.
Okay. I tip when I get the pizza delivery. It's been a long ass time ago, but when I used to get pizza delivered, I would tip. If I didn't have it and all I had was the money to get this pizza, I wouldn't be able to tip. But because like they add delivery fees to your shit, and that don't go to the driver. Like that's
who does it go to?
The company. Whoever you ordered the pizza from.
How is the company giving you a delivery fee and they ain't going to deliver it?
Yeah, because they got to send somebody out. They got to send somebody out to deliver it, so they charge a delivery.
That's like them.
Other than that,
so that's how basically how they get money to pay the deliverer. Okay.
Well, I guess. But if you don't want that delivery fee, you got to come pick it up. Which
I'm gonna pick you
whatever
up.
it is. What it is. I just found it funny because like you got a $50 order for a party, right? And you couldn't give me $1, like even 50 cents, like something. But then for you to have the audacity to say thank you,
inside the trampoline place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you definitely should have tipped because that's a bit extra,
Yeah, I had to get out, take it in there, and stand there for a second because she act like she ain't ordered fucking pizza. And I'm calling her name, and she's like still saying hi to somebody else. Like, you can say hi after you get this damn pizza. Like, they're not going nowhere. They came for the fucking party. Like, Get this motherfucking pizza so I can get back to the shop. Shit, you know what I'm saying? But had an audacity to say thank you. Like, why? Don't fucking don't say thank you.
I mean, but wouldn't have made it worse if she didn't say thank you?
No, like she had. You heard what I said. She didn't tip, and then had the nerve to say thank you. No,
Yeah, but
say thank you.
You would be pissed off if she didn't say thank you at all.
No, don't say thank you. No, I don't need your thank you. Give me $1.
So you would rather they say nothing?
I'd rather they say nothing because I had to spend my gas to get over there. And walk in, which I don't mind walking in, delivering the pizza. Like that ain't shit. Like, you know, that's cool. I'm worried about that. But don't say thank you and then you can't go in your pocket for $1. Like, come on. At least give somebody $1. Shit, what's $1? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, most people don't think about tipping.
You say what?
$1.
I don't think most people think about tipping.
I said $1.
I heard you, baby. She like, down. I said $1. Like, I hear you.
She's like, oh, we talk about money. I'll take some. Give me that $1.
Right. Yeah. But, you know, it is what it is. Let's get into it. We've been gone for a nice little week. I don't know if anybody watched that bullshit ass game, the national championship for college, but this just in. Georgia scored another touchdown. The score is 157-7. All right. My whole thing is like we should have won the game. We lost, but you know, because the dude missed a field goal. But TCU, like y'all didn't even have to show up to score 7 damn points. Like, what the fuck was y'all doing? Like, y'all, like, come on. Like, you have no argument to be in nothing anymore for the rest of that school's history. You have no argument anymore. Nothing. No one's going to look at you to go anywhere. I don't care if you go 100-0 and be undefeated for 8 years in a row.
But
you do not deserve
because they
to be
beat
there.
Michigan.
Yeah, okay. Like the moment was just too big for them. Just way too big for them kids. Thank you.
You're welcome, Daddy. You like it?
Yep, it was good. Here.
Okay.
That make Michigan look super weak.
Oh, yeah. But I don't know. It is what it is. It just, you know, it was an embarrassment. I didn't even watch the full game. It was horrible.
Daddy.
I watched a little bit. And next thing you know, I watched till about halftime, and they was getting blown out. And I'm like, there's no way. Like, there's no reason for me to stay up anymore. And so I went to sleep, and then found out it was like 65-7. I'm like, are you serious? And it just sucks. It just sucks as an old State fan because, like, we would have did the same thing to they bum ass, like literally. So whatever. Other than that, weekend was cool. I ain't really do too much.
Listen, that Ohio State Georgia game felt more like a championship than anything else.
It was. It definitely was. That was the championship. What I wanted to see was the rematch for Ohio State and Michigan. That would have been the biggest money maker they've ever seen in college. So like even when Ohio State lost and they put the tickets on sale, the tickets was $1,000 less than they normally are because neither one of those schools is a draw like that. So. I mean, you know,
that's
whatever.
crazy.
$1,000
less.
Yep, $1,000 less per ticket, pretty much. So yeah, because those tickets be super expensive. The nosebleeds be super expensive.
I know.
I think their ratings sucked for that game. So I mean, you know, whatever. It is what it is. But I had a decent weekend.
Niners game, the tickets. Way lower because of the rain.
Wait, they lowered the ticket prices because of rain?
Yeah, because a lot of normally the stadium be sold out like instantly, and it was a lot of tickets still available because they got an outdoor stadium and it was pouring down raining. They're not used to nothing. So
Yeah, they don't go outside if it rains. That's what I heard. But
I mean, not much.
With the outdoor stadium, there's only like, correct me if I'm wrong, Lee Money, help me out with this. You got Atlanta, you got New Orleans, you got LA, SoFi Stadium, we got Dallas's stadium, Detroit's. Anybody else? Am I missing anybody else?
Domes?
Yep. Lee Money, am I missing anybody?
I don't think so. I'm double checking on the Google machine.
So that's like 5. That's 5 right there. But everybody else is out motherfucking side. Like, stop being so damn
Michigan have a
bougie. Detroit. I said Detroit.
Okay.
Okay.
All the teams with domed stadiums. Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. AT&T Stadium in
so
Dallas.
that's 6. That's 6. That's 6 then. So you got the Raiders because it's in
Superdome.
Vegas. They got a dome. SoFi Stadium, right? The Rams because they just built that one. That's 2. You got
State
Dallas.
Farm Stadium.
Who's that?
Arizona Cardinals.
Oh, Cardinals is inside. Okay, so that's 3.
U.S.
Then you
Bank
got-
Stadium for those Vikings. NRG
Vikings,
Stadium
yeah,
in Houston.
So I did for damn. I
So
forgot
that's who I
3
was
of them.
thinking of when I was saying Michigan. I meant the Vikings.
Okay, yeah, because I forgot they got a dome. I didn't know Arizona had a dome. That kind of
They got to, man. It gets 150 degrees in the fucking summer.
exactly. I give you that. They deserve to have a dome. So that's the 5 right there. But then so you figure
There's more than that, dude. You got
no, I'm just saying that's 5, but I missed 4 of them. I don't think it's 10 total though.
yes.
Who we about what?
Allegiant Stadium, AT&T Stadium, Superdome, Ford Field, Lucas Oil Stadium, Mercedes Benz.
No, wait, Lucas is the Colts, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Mercedes Benz Stadium, NRG Stadium, SoFi.
Who's NRG?
Houston.
Okay.
State Farm Stadium in Arizona and the U.S. Bank.
Did you mention Dallas?
Yep. AT&T Stadium.
So that's 9. So it's not even 10 domes out of 32 teams. But San Francisco want to complain about some rain?
I want some.
Nobody was complaining about the rain. I just said tickets.
No, I'm just
went
saying.
down.
Right. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, they complained about the rain. That's why ticket sales go down because they want people there. But it's like you got people that play in the snow, like Buffalo, Cleveland,
Yeah, but if
Pittsburgh.
you're not
like,
used to it,
There's talk that they're gonna put a dome on Acrisure Stadium,
who is that?
Pittsburgh, Heinz Field.
I mean, they don't deserve a dome. They want to fire their coach, and they got like one of the best coaches in the fucking league. Fuck Pittsburgh fans.
Hey, you know why we want to get rid of them? Okay, great.
Why?
You've had 18 winning regular seasons. But
Hey.
your postseason record is absolutely fucking abysmal.
How many rings he got?
1.
Okay. Hey, that's more than a lot of people. Go ahead, fire him. Then he go come back and beat the shit out of y'all and win a Super Bowl. Please fire him. Go ahead, please.
And we don't want Tomlin
Please.
gone. We want Matt Canada gone.
Hey, I don't know who the fuck that is.
The offensive coordinator.
Oh shit! But the weekend was cool, man. Like football was. It was some good games on this weekend. I ended up hanging out with Mr. Ferguson. We went to a hotel party that was a little crazy, and ended up getting like 4 noise complaints, but that shit was funny as hell. And then yesterday I got to hang out with my son came over, so I hung out with him for a little bit. We talked. He's getting a divorce, and
Is he really?
yeah, already, yeah. and then I got to hang out with my two best friends, Jay Luke and Adonis, and we watched the last game last night. So yeah, it was good. It was a good weekend. It was cool. Then I picked up little mama, and now we here. We here on the couch. How was your weekend, Miss KT? Oh, real quick, what up? Turn up. That's my guy DJ. Turn up. Oh, turn me up. My bad. Right.
I had a nice weekend. Oh, you gonna add an apostrophe on him?
Because I kept saying turn up instead of turn me up. So I had to mess up something. Go ahead though. My bad.
My weekend was cool. I had a nice, peaceful weekend. Out for a little bit Saturday night to Eggers, which is nice. It get kind of tight in there because it's only so much space. But we went for my cousin Summer's birthday, which it was hard to go. Sometimes you get in the house chilling, it'd be hard to get the energy out. So I took a shower and I laid across the bed for like an hour, and then I was like, no, I'm getting the age right. Only like that. I don't know why. 20 minutes, but I was there about an hour and a half.
Okay.
Only because she was late. But out, and then yesterday saw my baby, which is always nice. I'm debating on moving, so I've been cleaning my house, sorting through a bunch of stuff, trying to decide if I want to just declutter my life or sell the house, or I don't know what to do yet. I'm praying on it. I heard my friends, people I thought I was cool with, went to breakfast, but I didn't get an invite, so it made me feel some kind of way. But I said, hey, I guess it'd be like that sometimes. But that was my recap. Oh, happy MLK Day.
Yeah.
You see this straight face?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, so
I don't care,
first
but I
off,
see it.
I didn't go to sleep until like 1 something last night, right? So I get to sleep. Sleeping good too. I ain't had good sleep in a minute. Sleeping good, but I got that pregnant lady's bladder, so of course I got to get up and go piss and shit. So I did that, went back upstairs, laid back down, fell right back to sleep, and I was out. Next thing you know, my speaker was like super loud because I listen to jazz at night. And my speaker was super loud. So it like instantly, like, what the fuck? Woke me up, right? And I'm like, is my phone ringing? So my phone was ringing. Missed the call, called right back. And they like, what you doing? And I'm like, look at the phone, like, what you mean what I'm doing? Like, because for some reason I ain't had a new number saved, which I thought I did. And it was my guy Troy. And he like, hey, they eating up at Denny's. I'm on my way up there. And I'm like, Denny's where? On Arlington? I'm like, all right, give me like 12 minutes. I go to leave, my landlord pulling in my driveway while I'm about to pull out. So I'm sitting there talking to him for like another 15 minutes. So I get there, and when I pull up and sit down, when I finally sit down, they got their food and they starting to eat. And then I'm like, oh, fuck. I should have texted sis to let her know. That's as soon as I said I should have texted you, you text me. Like as soon as I said it, you text me. And Pastor like, oh, well, we got the whole old crew here except for Keisha. Oh man, I was already messing with Pastor because they was watching the fight, Deontay, whatever the last boxing match was, and I was like, oh, thanks for the invite, Pastor. You know what I'm saying? And he like, oh, what? Like, I'm like, oh yeah, I know y'all was watching the fight because Gene put it on Facebook. He like, I know this nigga ain't have my house on Facebook. But like, I mean, at least I told you. Because if it weren't for Troy, I wouldn't have got no invite either. You just okay. So we always like to do a childhood memory. We like to do a childhood memory so y'all can continue to get in our past. I had it earlier, but I forgot about it. So my childhood memory is going to be about some of the crazy games we used to play growing up. We used to play hide and go get it when we was kids, and hide and go get it pretty much was like guys versus girls, because you get your free feel on the girls because they would let you do it. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like one game we had where we was like hiding tennis balls in our shorts and the girls would go get them. The weirdest shit ever. Like we used to play some crazy ass games, and it just made me realize why I had Adonis so early. So yeah, that's one of my childhood memories. Just was thinking about some of the crazy games we used to play, and no wonder why a lot of us was fast as fuck. So yep. So that's my childhood memory this week. What about you, Miss KT?
So my end is
your internet is kicking your ass right now. You there?
Yeah, it's
okay. All right. So, what's your childhood memory?
So my childhood memory, we was talking about just how you grow up, right? And so the way we all lived fairly close to each other. So my aunt lived like right here, and then you go a little bit like a block, and then my uncle lived a little bit up this way, then my aunt lived this way. And so on days when I felt like it, I would go visit everybody to see what everybody was cooking so I could make my decision on what I wanted to have for dinner. Sometimes it'd be nothing, and you got to venture to all four, and you'd be like, "Ain't nobody cooking." You would get a little plate from everybody, some to-go container, something good, or somebody ain't done. You got to come back, but it was always, easy, nice experience. Living so that's one of the reasons why generation isn't as together as we growing up. My cousins was more like my brother and sisters because we all grew up together. You hang out more, you be around each other a lot more, where they each other, barely talk to each other, and it's just not the same connection that we had. But that was like the best thing about my childhood. Everybody living so close, so you could mooch off of anybody at any given time for whatever the situation was, like whoever cooked dinner or whatever.
That's what's up. Yeah, these generations, they ain't close at all, like not how we used to be, because y'all know I consider my cousin more of my brother than my cousin, you know what I'm saying? Because we hung out so damn much. And even when we was not even the driving part, but even when we was able to catch the bus, we would sneak and catch the bus, and I would ride the bus down to East Cleveland just to hang out with my cousin and shit. We used to get into some shit, but it was always fun hanging out down there. You know what I'm saying? Seeing my grandparents, my uncle, and my cousin, and just doing the shit we used to do, and that's how we were so damn close, because we always had something going on, and the families was always together. But now, yeah, families are so spread out, people don't know each other and shit. That's why I do like the fact that little mama go over my brother's house pretty much every day. So her and her cousin are literally more like brother and sister, because they definitely get on each other's nerves, but they got each other's back. You know what I'm saying? So I like that aspect of how they grow up super close, Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's how
Your internet is
you
really kicking
give
your ass.
flowers anybody today.
I am not actually. I was just about to tee it up so you can get some flowers, but I really didn't prepare like I usually do for the show today. You know what I'm saying? Usually I'll be on it. I'll be having all my shit ready and all that good shit, and I got some stuff ready, but I ain't had no flowers. But lately I ain't really been had no flowers like right in mind. You know what I'm saying? And I can't give you flowers again. That'll be fucking 3 weeks in a row. So, but we do always like to give people flowers. Instead of being conditioned like we so are, giving flowers to people while they dead and gone, we like to give people flowers while they still here so they can smell them roses. KT, I see you put a name in the chat. Who you giving your flowers to this week?
Yep, I'm gonna give my flowers to Summer Dorsey. Had a lot of people involved, and then this Saturday, Boss fitted a lot of people, and it was just a really good event for the city, for a lot of different people to come together and everybody work out and get some help. And she's really has a heart of good, just as a really great person, and she loves helping people, especially work and get healthy. So Summer Dorsey, happy day. Thank you for all that you are doing for our city. You are getting your flowers today.
Hey. Summer Dorsey, you getting your flowers. Unfortunately, Miss KT's internet is going in and out, so I don't know what kind of event it was, but I heard you are special and you bring stuff to the city. I got that part out of, it cutting in and out, but I did not.
KT, do you want to try to drop out and drop back in? Or maybe try on your phone?
She got a lag too.
I could try it on my phone, but it's really, it's a real bad lag. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Oh yeah, I'll do it on my phone.
Or you can come back, jump out, come back in. That might help.
Come back in.
What up, Grape? What's going on with you, brother? No worries. Don't worry about being late. You showed up to the party, to the couch. Grape, always on Redline Radio. Is he back on Fridays, Lee Money?
Fridays 6 to 8.
Friday 6 to 8. Make sure you check him out on Redline Radio. Grape's gonna give it to you, because I know everybody be switching time slots, so it'd be hard to keep up with everybody's time slot. I ain't even gonna lie. Try to do my best though. You know what I'm saying?
Do my best.
Actually,
Yep.
The name of the show is called The Grapevine.
Do
Now.
your best.
Oh, the Grapevine. All right. But it's still with Grape, my guy Grape, though.
Yep.
But the time was right. So check it out. Make sure you check it out. KT, you jumping out and coming back in? Or you just froze? Oh, yeah. Okay. She jumped out. But yeah, I hope everybody had a good weekend. Hope y'all ain't miss us too bad. You know what I'm saying? Dave, don't worry about all that, man. Talking about who switched time slots, man. Like I said, sometimes
Nobody switched time slots. He was just making sure he had the right time for the show.
Exactly. Because I know Lee Money had Fridays too. You know what I'm saying? So
Yep, I'm still on Fridays 8 to 10.
hey, there you go. You know what I'm saying? So, just want to make sure I got it right. But yeah, man, we back on the couch. We just waiting on Miss KT. She was having a little internet connection problem. Internet was messing with her, but we about to keep it rolling. The games was good though, man. I was kind of pissed that people squandered different opportunities to take home that dub. Like Miami, like squandered they shit. Like how you go huddle up? It's 4th and 1. What are you doing huddling? You should have that play ready. Same with Baltimore. They squandered that possession, man. Like you need to have your shit ready. Like you don't need to huddle up. You should have plays ready to go when you got like short and distant. You know what I'm saying? Short and down, man. It's like motherfuckers ain't really want to win, you know? So I don't see Cincinnati making out of this next round. Because them and Buffalo, they was playing like they ain't deserve to be there at all, which, you know, some people play like that. So thought I could you on a link.
Give me the ice.
Can you send a link to her one more time? Lee, she's saying something about a link. But Buffalo didn't play. I don't know. Just send it to her again if you can, sir. Buffalo didn't play that good to me. Cincinnati didn't play that good to me. Miami definitely had that dub. So did Baltimore, but they squandered it. San Francisco looked at fucking amazing this weekend. That dude Purdy is balling his ass off. I still don't understand how the Chargers was up 27-7 and end up losing. It's like, what are you doing, y'all? Like, what the hell is wrong with y'all? So looking forward to this game tonight to see if America's so-called GOAT will get out of the first round. I think it's pretty much time for his ass to hang him cleats up. You know what I'm saying? He should have hanged him up last week. He'd probably still be married, but he not. He divorced and he's still losing. So it's like, what was the whole point of staying in? You know what I'm saying? You got this multi-million-dollar contract that you can have by being a broadcaster, and you squander it. What's going on, Gwen? Gwen, what's happening? Thanks for coming to the couch. KT, look who jumped on. Gwen.
What's up, Gwen?
Yeah. Thanks for jumping back in, KT. I was talking about how your team looked amazing this weekend.
Not amazing. That second quarter was trash.
They still look good though.
I mean, they pulled it together, made some adjustments. I feel like Purdy had to relax a little bit. He was probably, had some nerves, maybe. I don't know.
They're the only team really looking good to me.
That second half.
Exactly. You know, they looked real good. Yeah. All right. So it is MLK Day. So I got a feel-good story for you. Usually, we always got some funny stories and some good stuff, but I got a feel-good story for y'all today. And if you have not heard, you know how the NIL, we've talked about that plenty of times, y'all, as far as like the NIL deals. Hold on one second, y'all.
For those who don't know, NIL is the deals that they are offering to the college students so that they can get their name, image, and likeness and make money off of it. Absolutely.
Thanks for backing me up there. But the NIL has became commonplace in college sports, but it took a twist on Tuesday. Popeyes Chicken, yes indeed, signed D'Ernst Collin to an NIL deal, according to the Front Office Sports, and as tweeted by the fast food chicken chain. Normally, this kind of announcement for Division II college football player wouldn't get that much attention, but this young man has a key connection to Popeyes. Collin is well known for the internet as the Popeyes meme kid. Lee Money, throw up the picture real quick. So I don't know if y'all remember seeing this meme. I've seen this meme plenty of times, and I didn't even know it was dealing with a Popeyes commercial. But this young man did this. Yes, the then 9-year-old now is a freshman offensive lineman. That meme went viral in 2013 when Colin was in a Vine, and a stranger told him he looked like Vine celebrity Torrio and gave him the side eye, and thus lived the infamous side eye meme. But it didn't take long for Colin to point out this fact when he tweeted Sunday for everyone to tag Popeyes to help secure him an NIL deal. He posted a screenshot of the meme and of himself after he won a New Jersey State Championship with East Orange High School in 2021. He said, "Let's get this bread." Ing. Popeyes tweeted Tuesday. So my man, he had all of his followers tag Popeyes chicken in the comments, and everybody was just tagging Popeyes, tagging them. Popeyes was like, "Oh, what they talking about?" They like, "Oh, okay." Reached out to him. They sat down, had a business deal, and boom, he ended up getting an NIL deal from Popeyes. I think that's just such a feel-good story. Just like, talking about closed mouths don't get fed. That's the true definition of that right there.
Hey, he definitely took advantage of the opportunity that presented itself.
Yeah.
I'm always glad about that. Anything that you can do that's going to bring some dollars in and, you're doing it the right way, that's all right.
Yep. I thought it was pretty dope that he did that. I thought it was a pretty dope story once I read it and heard about it. And just wanted to bring it to the couch, man, so y'all can hear about it too, man. I just thought that was funny, because he gave him the side eye, and then he took another picture as he was older doing the same look. And it's hilarious.
Listen, I didn't even know he was the kid from the first one. I didn't even know the first one had anything to do with Popeyes. But it's one of my favorite memes or gifs to use, because that side eye say a lot without saying nothing.
Exactly. And I thought it was dope because, like I said, when I started with the story, as far as like the meme, I didn't even know that was anything dealing with Popeyes.
Right.
But evidently it was, and he took advantage of it. And I think that was cool that he took advantage of that for real.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
He love that money. He love that money from Popeyes right now.
Hey, anything that you can do to get your name, image, and likeness out there to help make college life a little easier, hey, I'm all for it. I appreciate them. First of all, everybody tagging Popeyes and then Popeyes actually responding and giving them an offer. Like, that feels like a once in a lifetime opportunity. And I'm really glad that it's still, like one of those ideas that you can raise yourself up by your bootstraps. That's the idea that this young man was willing to put in the work. He was able to, try and get his name out there, and it really worked. So best of luck to him. I hope he does well in whatever college he's going to. And I hope he continues to make money with Popeyes.
You ain't lying. And you're offensive lineman, so the offensive lineman, they gotta eat, y'all.
You like her.
Speaking of offensive linemen, real quick, it's funny that they have this idea that they have to protect their quarterbacks, and it turned into a fight during the Bills game. And I couldn't believe it didn't lead to any ejections. And I felt like it was a little bit unfair that they tried to say it was even, like one person on each team. And I felt like they didn't even get the right person on the Bills. And I felt like it was kind of a little one-sided in the Bills' favor on that one.
I think I've seen that play. Are you talking about and the play wasn't even a dirty play? Are we talking about
Josh Allen Josh Allen threw an interception.
Okay.
And so once you throw an interception, the quarterback is no longer like the quarterback. You're just a regular person.
And
But
you can get blocked.
but he didn't even really block him for real. Like he just touched him. You know what I'm saying? Like basically just put his arm out to make sure you don't interfere with the play type. And Josh Allen got pissed. Really, he was mad because he threw an interception, in my opinion. And he pushed him hard as hell. So then dude got mad and pushed him back. And then, you know, the Bills linemen got in his face and then they start going back and forth. And then at one point it did get petty because somebody had somebody's helmet and wouldn't give it back. And, you know, it went to a whole lot. But I just didn't think, like, it felt like it was, you know, handled in the Bills' favor. And that's the part I didn't like. Like, I feel like when you make those kind of calls, you have to be fair. And if you're going to address it, you got to address everybody involved. And I don't think they did that.
I mean, the NFL does that a lot of times, so don't be surprised at that shit.
I mean, but it's a playoff game. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, and those type of things make a difference. 10, 15 yards here. Like, and you can't just, oh, well, or, you know, like, if you review it, you got to do your due diligence and be fair about it.
Right. Oh, yeah, definitely. So, yeah, because they end up getting a pick, but then getting penalized at 15 yards, right?
No, I mean, they called it like it was both of them. So they offset. So it was like no penalty at all. But really, the Bills were in the wrong. Josh Allen started it. His lineman finished it. They went too far. You know what I'm saying? And then they got no penalty for it.
Right. Yeah. Well, that shit happened in the NFL. So, you know.
I mean, it definitely does. And I just, you know, but I just felt like it was unfair. And I feel like, unfortunately, and I mean, it's still decent, but because DeMar Hamlin was hurt, it feels like everybody's rooting for the Bills and everybody wants them to do well because he's not able to play. So I feel like that might kind of play a role into it also.
And the way I feel about this situation, I mean, it's unfortunate that he got hurt. Definitely praying for his well-being and all that good shit. But you got me fucked up if you go use this as a Cinderella story, because one of the shit that pissed me off the most is Hamlin had a charity that he was doing, like a little fundraiser. And as soon as he got hurt, everybody want to donate to his fundraiser now. Like, why didn't you donate to his fundraiser before he got hurt? You know what I'm saying? Before
and he had a
almost
goal
lost
of
his
like
life.
2,500 or 25,000 or something.
And now it's at like 8 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And but that's how we are, you know, in this country, in this world, the idea of they love you when you're dead. They love you when you're gone. They love you when you hurt. You know, nobody knew his name or was paying him any attention. But since he had such a traumatic experience, and then he's trying to capitalize of it because he got like two of the phrases that he said, like when he first was coming to, like he asked, did we win or something like that? And then did they win? Yeah, and he had another one. He got both of those phrases trademarked, so nobody else can use them because he wants to try and exploit that for money and, you know, use it to his benefit. And I just feel like that's who we are in this country. Everything is about the dollar at the end of the day.
So you mean to tell me I can't say did we win?
No, when you trademark it, so nobody can put it on a shirt or try and use that phrase to make money except for you. So he might do like some Hamlin jerseys or put something with his name on it and say, hey, did we win? And then, you know, because he got that phrase trademark, can't nobody else do it.
I don't know why I just want to be like niggas.
Hey, like seriously. And I'm not mad at him because he was a no-name safety before this happened that most people didn't even know about. So, you know, make your money. I'm not ever hating on that. But I just hate the way it goes in this country. Like, because he was hurt on a national platform, now the whole world cares about him and everybody's saying his name and everybody wants to donate and everybody wants to be attached or contribute, and it just be a lot.
Yeah, it do be a lot. Somebody want to say hi.
Hi, little mama. How are you?
She said, how are you?
Hi.
I'm good. You so pretty.
Say thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I got the earbuds in, so I'm translating for her. She can't hear you.
Oh, okay. You black, so I didn't even notice them. Just a little jab.
Just a little jab. You got to shoot at me, huh? Oh man, that's hilarious. All right, so let's go on, take our one and only sponsor break, and we'll be back to you with more Just Therapy. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. Lee Money, take us to break, baby.
Primal Screen in Kent, Ohio. For all your screen printing and embroidery needs. Quality work, on time, fair prices. For more information, call 330-677-1766. Again, 330-677-1766. Or check us out online, primalscreenprinting.com. If you mention a podcast, you get 5% off. Peace.
Custom Design Aquariums, where we bring your aquatic dreams to life. With your help, using your imagination, together, we will turn your home or office into a peaceful getaway. For a free consultation, call 330-475-5181 or contact us by email at customdesignaqua@gmail.com. Once again, that is customdesignaaqua@gmail.com. Mention this podcast and get 5% off.
I love me some pizza, man. Like a good pizza is always the best. And I got the place for you, Twisted Tomato Pizzeria. They got 2 locations and a third on the way. First location is in Cuyahoga Falls. Their address is 1909 Bailey Road, Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio. Their phone number is 330-928-2222. They also got a second location in downtown Akron, across the street from Rubber Duck Stadium. That address is 325 South Main Street, Akron, Ohio. Phone number is 330-849-5707. Best part about the Akron location is the beer wall. They got 36 taps of the delicious flavors of beer, wine, ale, anything you can think of, they got it on this tap. And I like to call it the Dave and Buster's of beer, because you go in there, you put money on the card, walk up to the tap with the card, put the card on the tap, and pour as much beer as your heart desires. It is just so good. When it hits your lips, it's so good. And another thing is, what I like about Twisted Tomato Pizza the most is they cater to your taste buds. And you go ask yourself, what do you mean by they cater to your taste buds? I mean, they make your pizza exactly how you like it to perfection. Miss KT is a veganish kind of lady, and they hooked her up with the cauliflower crust, the vegan cheese, tomatoes, peppers, all that good shit. It was just, bitch. And I mean, like myself, I'm a cheeseless kind of guy. And they got this pizza called the chili cheese pizza. But you know, I'm allergic to milk, so I got it with no cheese, and it's got the Fritos on top of this pizza. And I mean, it is, bitch, it's just that delicious. I mean, it's some good motherfucking pizza. So check out Twisted Tomato Pizzeria. Best part about it is they are the official sponsor of Just Therapy, the podcast. And when you call and order your pizza, all you got to do is say you a coucher and you love Just Therapy, the podcast, and they give you a 10% discount. So make sure you call and ask for the owner, Brad, because it is delicious. It is, bitch. So make sure you check them out. Twisted Tomato Pizzeria. Check them out.
If it's pizza, it's possible. Twisted Tomato. Hey, Twisted Tomato Pizzeria. Twisted Tomato is bitch. And we are back. Welcome back, Couchers. Just another day on the couch, talking about all the problems of today. Thank you for tuning in with us. Thank you for this MLK Day episode. We appreciate you all watching. Staying tuned, getting your feet up on the couch.
Mm-hmm. Burr, 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 burr.
Are you done, Daddy?
Nope, almost.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say
so
we're gonna try and rush this second part so that we can all watch the game.
we make a good time today.
Right.
Hey, DJ, yes, like the interpreters on the boxing post-fights interviews. You ain't lying. I was trying to interpret exactly what she was saying. Yeah, but let's get into it. It is MLK Day, and KT, you got something special for us, right?
So there is a new statue that has been created and released in Dr. King's honor. And there has been a lot of controversy over this statue. Lee Money, put up picture 1. So a lot of people are confused as to what it's supposed to be. So this is the picture.
What is
So
that?
tell me in the chat what you think it is or what it looks like to you.
Looks like a big black dong being held up by 2 arms.
That is a hell of a big dong. You need 2 arms. Hey, but I ain't mad at that.
That's hilarious. I know I see the arm, but then like on the other side, I don't know if that's an arm as well. But it looked weird. I don't know what it's supposed to be. Truthfully.
And it's a $10 million. Hey, Miss Carol. $10
What's up,
million was spent to create this sculpture, and many people are finding it offensive and saying that it is disrespectful to Coretta Scott King and the Martin Luther King legacy.
What is it supposed to be?
A lot of people either have dirty minds or they thought like Lee Money thought.
Oh, a lot of people thought like Lee Money thought.
Yep, a lot of people thought penis. Kev on stage had his own perspective. Lee, can you play the video first and then show the last picture last? Show the first picture last.
I read the tweet. This is
Sean, go mute.
I don't see that. And I don't even want to say what my mind sees because I'm embarrassed that knowing what I know, I see something else. From this angle, I see an embrace, but it's a different kind of embrace. It's an embrace I know well, I enjoy, but it ain't what I know. That's what not the sculptor said. I know the potter don't want that. The guy he put that up, he didn't see that. But this angle, I do, and I'm ashamed. And from this angle, I don't even know what that's supposed to be because it looked like something else. Okay, so somebody hit me the game. They showed me the picture. I said, well, y'all got to put the picture next to it. Because without the picture, it do look like what I thought. Y'all got to light it up and show the buttons, because otherwise, it's eating cool.
Embrace, yes, the embrace when you just in there, you're cheering in it. Yeah, okay, all right, yeah.
Hey, so from that angle, it looked like the top of the head, and you just all in it and got that gripper. I don't know. So a lot of people have been criticizing this new statue that was unveiled over the weekend. Many said that the depiction is erotic and disrespectful. But Lee, put up the picture. You can see that it came from a genuine place originally.
Yes.
Because it's supposed to be of their embrace, and it's supposed to represent their love and togetherness, and how, the idea that king wouldn't have been king without his queen. And so I love what it was supposed to be. But people are saying that $10 million was wasted to create a masturbatory metal homage to a legendary man. And so I just wanted to see what other people thought about it.
I mean, for $10 million, you couldn't put the heads on it?
I mean, and that's the thing. Like, why not put the heads on there, though? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, it's the embrace. You know what I'm saying? So why not put, Martin Luther King's face and Coretta's face up there too, to give it more context. Because without the context, because like that angle looked crazy, and because like that's the angle you first showed us, and that looked crazy.
And like, it really either does look like they double fisting a fucking huge dong, or like you said, he got the legs up where they need to be.
And either way, it don't look like a gentle embrace like it was intended. But right. Martin Luther King's son, Martin Luther King III, approved it before it was created, and he approved the unveiling of it. So he never had a problem with it.
It had to be approved. Of course it was approved, but when you don't know where it derives from, I mean, it kind of makes you guess and wonder. Carol put in there before we even got to the hugging part, she said he's hugging his wife, and she said that's a bunch of bullshit. Then she started laughing. She was talking about what it looked like. Miss Money says the first angle looks like it is holding a piece of shit, which is and then Carol said Reverend Liz Walker also approved it. I don't even know who Liz Walker is. So Carol, let me ask you this. Did you know it was of him and his wife hugging, or did you read that first? Like, how did you know that's what it was? Or when you first seen it, it had the actual picture of them hugging each other? Because, like, for me, the first time I seen it was just now. I didn't have the whole context of exactly what it's supposed to be. All I got was the $10 million. And then, you see the picture. I didn't realize it was them hugging until you showed the video with Kev on stage talking about it, and they showed the hug and the embrace. So you said you heard it on the news. Okay. So you heard it on the news, so you had the whole context. I don't watch the news. I didn't even know it was a new statue until today, just now. And then, so, I mean, that was the whole thing. Like, I just didn't understand it. So, but yeah, that's my 2 cents on it.
Well, and a lot of people are also upset because, like was mentioned, there's no heads on it. And it feels like $10 million was just wasted. And imagine, right, if this was supposed to benefit, uplift, or do something to encourage the Black community, how about doing something that puts some of that $10 million into resources or funding that is more proactive versus a solid bronze statue that a lot of people had no idea what they were looking at and was confused by what was being shown.
Right, exactly. And Carol, you are from Boston. That's right. I don't know. I didn't forget, but she said she saw it coming home from work Thursday, but didn't know what it was. Then she said, but it's not in the Black community.
So it ain't. So it wasn't intended for the Black community in the first place, huh?
No, not at all. No, that's crazy. They could have put that $10 million back in the people's housing and shit,
or into youth development programs, or could have
Right.
created some type of community service event today that, you know, people got out and helped neighbors or communities or anything, like any act of service, which is what you're really supposed to do on Martin Luther King Day. You're supposed to not work and take the time to make your community better in his honor, because that's what honors his legacy, coming together for the good of the whole community versus this statue.
Yeah,
I
that's
wish
crazy.
we had
That-
like a 360 so we could see it from different angles, see if it gets better.
Yeah,
or
that
worse.
that
This is
angle
crazy.
is crazy. That angle is crazy. The other angle that Lee Money showed, that angle right there, you still can't tell it's an embrace. You just see.
I'm saying it's
you know, the
still kind of
hand.
crazy.
Yeah,
The only angle where you can kind of see that it's just an embrace is where you
Is
can
this
see her
angle.
bracelet, and then you can see
Yep.
like the buttons on his like suit or arm, you know, whatever. And that's
Like the
only one
angle
that
he got
looks
up right
like an
now.
embrace.
The angle he got up right now.
I mean, it's hard for me to tell from here, but okay. I mean, but
Oh,
that
okay.
one is showing the embrace. So
Right. And
yeah,
it's, and it's,
that
it is-
angle right there. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. That's the angle that you can kind of tell because you can see the other hands and the two hands and everything. Carol said downtown Boston is not the Black community. Boston Commons is more like an outdoor event spot, and in my opinion, a tourist spot. So basically, it's for the tourists, not for the
I
actual
don't know.
community.
I just thought that was a crazy way to try and honor Dr. King.
I think so too. Yeah, I mean, they could have did so much better than that.
$10 million on the statue.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. I wouldn't. I mean, I don't know. To me, that's a lot. $10 million on the statue, though.
And so the other piece I wanted to touch on with it was that they were trying to push for this day to be recognized as a federal holiday 4 days after he was killed. And it took 11 years before it was even voted on in the House of Representatives, and another 4 years after that for a president to approve it, and then another like 3 or 4 years, I can't remember for sure, after that before it was actually enforced. And some people still don't enforce it. There are states that it's still not recognized as a holiday, and it is still not even like a requirement. I remember when I lived in North Carolina and we had some snowstorms, they tried to make, well, really they did make Martin Luther King Day one of our makeup days because we had a bad snowstorm. So you mean to tell me that this federal holiday can be overwritten because we had some bad snowstorms? And I just feel like it's good that he's being honored, but everybody doesn't honor him in the way that it was intended, or that the way that the federal government, you know, wrote it into law. And it feels like, I don't know, like it's just almost ridiculous and unnecessary that he isn't being honored in the way that he should.
Right, because you know the holiday is only 40 years old as far as they honor it. 40 years old. That's it. Like, that's crazy. Carol said it's all about political ties and bullshit. And then she said exactly, like only part of the hospital I work for is off. A big thing was that's why Stevie Wonder made that song, was to continue to fight for King's holiday. And that was a big reason why they kept it at the forefront and helped get passed, because it was on one of his like number one #1 albums that he produced. So that's why a lot of the black people like singing that version of Happy Birthday, besides the regular version. But yeah, I mean it's always
that connection.
Say that again.
We just sing the hook. We didn't even know it had that impactful verse.
So it's funny because you can't say all, because I knew exactly where that song came from.
Oh, I didn't say all. I said most.
Right. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's all. But yeah, it's crazy though. Like it took that long for it to actually get passed, and still some people still don't honor the shit then that shows you how America operates. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because like it's been operating like that for centuries, but a lot of people don't see it until you kind of point it out. So,
well, and the problem is we have a government that has complete control, but so that they don't make states too upset, they push controversial issues to the state level and allow them to enforce it or acknowledge it however they choose. So then the federal government doesn't have to intervene.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, Couchers, if you got anything else you want to talk about as far as MLK, put it in the chat, y'all. We definitely love to hear from y'all. Y'all know this is the People's Podcast and the interactive podcast. So, any stories you got, anything that you want to touch on, please throw it in the chat, throw it on our page. We love to talk about it and discuss it. So,
hey, I just learned
go ahead.
That there are 2 states, Alabama and Mississippi, that have combined Martin Luther King Day with Robert E. Lee Day, always the 3rd Monday of January.
So wait. So they celebrate Robert E. Lee, right? And Martin Luther King on the same day?
Yes.
Now, if that's not racist, I don't know what the fuck is.
Ain't that crazy? Like, it feels like the most insensitive slap in the face to honor a Confederate general on the same day as the federal holiday for Martin Luther King.
That's crazy.
Like, one person fought to keep slavery alive. One person fought to bring unity and people together. And you just like, we're going to just throw them together and recognize them on the same day.
Yeah, because, it don't matter. We'll just, go ahead and Oh, shit.
That is really crazy.
That is crazy. And you just found that out, huh? By looking it up.
Yeah, so I was Googling, like, if there are any states that don't recognize MLK. Because I remember Arkansas having a problem with it, and there was like an issue in Little Rock. But now it's saying that all 50 states do recognize the day. So, but that's what came up, that there are 2 states that celebrate MLK Day and Confederate holiday on the same day.
This is the first MLK Day I've had off in so many years. And it's funny because I was talking to Brad today, and we was having a conversation about it, and he was like, "Do we used to get that off in school?" And I'm like, "Yeah, we got it off in school." But it's funny how like he just didn't remember having it off in school. So
I don't either. I never remember being off on Martin Luther King Day. Never.
Well, that's because we're all older. So if you think about it, it became a law in '83. Probably started being enforced maybe like 87, 89. By then, we was all about to graduate. Like I was in middle school. But
yeah, I was gonna say, what you mean graduate? We ain't that old.
No, we ain't that old. I had to correct myself real quick. Like, oh wait, I was in middle school. Hold on.
Yeah, I mean, I remember having it off in the elementary, as far as like the 3rd, 4th, 5th grade. I remember having it off then. You got to remember, it's 40 years old now. But I remember having it off in school.
Well, you're
all
counting
through-
when it was made into a law, which was
Right.
1983. It says it wasn't enforced or recognized until 1989.
Okay.
I mean, I was 4 in 1989, so I wasn't even in school yet.
Right.
You was
And
only 4?
you don't even remember having it off, huh?
No, I
Okay, so
never
you don't
remember.
remember it.
I always
It should've
remember
been
on
enforced
Martin
your
Luther
whole
King
school
Day.
life.
No, I always remember on Martin Luther King Day we would watch the speech and talk about the things that he did. I never remember being off for it.
You probably watched that speech on the Tuesday because you was at home on that Monday.
Or the Friday before.
I remember. Yeah, I remember like having community events, like they used to do a breakfast. I think they might still do, honestly. But like the Urban League would do a breakfast and somebody would recite the King speech, or they would have like artistic expression of different people, showing their talents about King. And like sometimes our churches would do community service, like beautification type things, where we might go into the community and try and do something. So those are the things that I kind of remember. Nothing in specifics though about having the day off or even having conversations about it.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. All right, y'all ready? Y'all ready? You ready for our favorite subject?
Are you ready for a crazy,
funny, fucked up news? Yeah. I think this one is very fitting for today. This week in crazy, funny, fucked up news: man on honeymoon leaves sleeping wife is arrested in prostitution sting.
These people are crazy. Like, you can't even make this shit up worse than they real life.
This shit is hilarious. All right. A man was arrested on his honeymoon after Florida cops say he left his sleeping wife to meet a sex worker. The newlywed thought he was meeting up with someone to pay for sex, but he was instead met by an undercover cop and placed under arrest immediately, officials said. The man is one of many arrests that the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office Human Trafficking Squad has made since April. Sheriff Cronister said during the news conference. Most of the men face charges related to solicitation of prostitution, sometimes with minors. All of them made contact with deputies when they tried to purchase sex. The Human Trafficking Squad was established June 14, 21, as a part of the department's effort to reduce illegal acts of prostitution and human trafficking, especially crimes involving children. The squad's focus is diminishing demand for sex work and human trafficking. And they said, we believe that we dry up the demand and there won't be human trafficking because no one will be able to profit off of a young child. Let's see. So they created a fake ad online pretending to be a father looking to traffic his 14-year-old daughter. What the fuck?
That is crazy.
That is
what kind of site do you put that
crazy.
stuff on? Like, are they on the dark web, or is this like regular, like Craigslist?
Wow. That is nuts.
And then, like, did he plan that? Like, is that why he chose that spot to vacation? Because he had already seen that ad and wanted to try and get a piece. Like, he probably gave his wife some melatonin or some shit. Like, how you leave her sleeping Like it just feels like a setup. Like because
On your wedding day?
on your honeymoon, and then you just randomly look up free pussy and try and find a way. And then
No, not free, not free, not even free.
Not free. It's prostitution.
Yeah, he was looking to pay for some ass on his honeymoon when he had some free ass in his bed.
And he probably had just got some free ass before he left to go get the ass he had to pay for. Oh my gosh. I hope they kept him in jail. I hope they had to contact his wife. I hope she left his ass in there.
Left his ass in there. Because just imagine if you just got married and you get woke up by a phone call saying, is this Mrs. Such and Such? Yes, it is. Well, your husband's down here. He's been arrested for prostitution. Like, what?
Especially when the ad said it was pretending to be a 14-year-old girl, like a dad trying to sell his 14-year-old girls. All of that is so fucked up. Like, first of all, I can't even fathom that there are dads trying to sell their daughters. For them to even create this fake one, like they had to get the idea from something they saw before. And like, I can't even wrap my mind around the way this fucking world is. Like, you go online, like it's crazy.
It is nuts. Carol said that's pretty much like an episode from Dateline. Then she also followed up with, I don't understand dudes, all this pussy out here and they want babies. Like that just don't make no sense to me.
I don't know. It's just ridiculous. And just imagine how many people they have caught up, since they started doing it.
Right.
And this not even like just regular prostitution. This is really human trafficking of minors, because you are telling people they are coming to meet a fucking 14-year-old and they probably paying top dollar and probably so excited in the room, can't wait for this 14-year-old baby to come in. Like, that shit is sick.
Oh, that's sick as shit.
You suck.
Y'all want to play a game real quick though?
Oh shit.
I got to. I gotta lighten the mood with the game. Crazy, funny, fucked up news. Game edition. The first of the new year. Game edition. All right, here we go. So, first question is, how old is the man who got arrested? The newlywed.
Oh my
what do
God.
y'all
I
think?
hope he's not
How
an
old?
old ass pervert.
How old?
I don't know if it's
Carol,
age
how old do you think he
better or
is?
worse.
Lee Money, how old was he?
I'm gonna say 35.
35. Lee Money say 35. Lee got 35
That's exactly
in the
what I was
books.
thinking. I was
Was
thinking
you?
35, but I'm gonna say 40 since he stole my 35.
All right, KT go say 40. Carol said 45. All right. So none of you are exactly correct. One of you was 1 year off. Lee Money, you are the closest. His age was 34 years old.
44.
That means Carol was the closest.
34.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. I'm like, what? Okay.
34, yes, 34, 3-4. Yep. All right, and
horrible.
that is horrible. And for your last question of the game, how many men was arrested that night?
Oh man, this sounds like
It
Chris
was a bunch
Hansen
arrested
situation.
that same night.
How many was arrested that night?
Oh, if Chris Hansen was there, I'm gonna say 10.
Lee says 10.
Who was Chris Hansen? Is that one of them like cheater episodes? Oh,
To Catch a
Dateline
Predator.
special
It's
two?
To Catch a Predator.
Oh, To Catch a Predator. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say 7.
Okay, Lee Money say 10, KT say 7. Carol, what
Although
do
I
you
hope
say?
it's not more than 3. I hope it's not more than 3 disgusting ass getting caught up people.
Okay, Carol, how many arrests was made in that sting? What do you say, Carol? Come on, give me an answer. Going once, going twice. 5. All right, she says 5. KT say 7, Carol say 5, Lee Money say 10, and none of you are exactly right. KT, I hate to disappoint you. 176. 176.
In one night?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, that is horrible.
Man, Chris Hansen brought all his friends to that party.
I mean, just left and right. Like they probably could have got more, but there was so many back to back. Like this, they probably was walking them in the front door, arresting them out the back, and bringing the next one right in the front. Like
they had them on a conveyor belt. They was like, "Oh, here, yep, up here, let's go. Up here, let's go."
Like that is sick.
Once they walk in the room, it's a wrap. Once they walk in the room, it's a wrap. You know what they're there for. Boom, you gone. You gone.
That is so trifling. Oh my gosh.
But the crazy thing is, though, Sean, is that the law states that it is not technically soliciting prostitution until money changes hands.
Well, but if they probably walked in the room and got that money and ran up out. Shit.
I was gonna say maybe they setting it up and paying for it online. So when you walk in, it's just already a wrap.
PayPal, Cash App, you right?
Cash App me that shit. Sex with 14-year-old.
Hey, you would be surprised at the amount of Cash Apps being swapped and sent around this good world.
Yeah.
I know scammers who are pretending to be, in relationships with people that they don't even know, see, or talk to for real. And they send them money. It's like the thirst levels at an all-time high. And it's scary because, like, for the advertisement to say a dad trying to basically traffic his 14-year-old daughter, and they got a fucking 176, like, that's crazy.
Crazy. That's some crazy numbers right there. I'll tell you that.
It is, and it just made me think of there's a friend of the family whose daughter had been missing for over a month, who was found in Tennessee sleeping in her car, and everybody's wondering, like, where has she been for a month? What is going on? And the fear is that maybe she was drugged, maybe, like, you never know. And so if 176 is out there trying to, in one night, like, imagine the danger our 14-year-olds are in if they are in that high demand off of just the internet posting, right? Just imagine what some people are willing to do in real life. And it's just I don't know. It's just disgusting and horrible. And I just can't even fathom.
Yeah, that's crazy. What up, Angel? Thanks for tuning in. Better late than never. Appreciate you. Hey, for real, better late than never. Appreciate you chiming in, girl. All right, so it is that time, y'all. We kind of short. We doing a light episode tonight. We won't keep y'all too long, just in case y'all want to watch the playoff game, which I don't even think they should have a fucking playoff game on Monday night anyway. But the NFL is greedy than a bitch, and they want that money. So, but as always, if you want to follow us, you can follow us on Facebook at Just Therapy the Podcast. You can follow myself at Sean Boyd. If you're not from Ohio, put in Sean Boyd, Ohio. It'll be a picture of me and Little Mama. I'm on Instagram under SB Comedy, TikTok under SB Comedy 1. You can also email the podcast at justtherapypod@gmail.com. You can follow Miss KT on TikTok under Miss KT_comedy. So check us out. Appreciate y'all coming to the couch and working with us and riding with us as much as you have. I do want to let y'all know there's some big news coming up real soon in February. So make sure you stay tuned, y'all. We got something for you. So make sure y'all keep checking in with us, man. We appreciate y'all. Carol said, I got to find the post about a now 15-year-old who got pregnant by a preacher while she was 14. Ooh, shit.
That is horrible.
I wish I wouldn't even read that one. Damn it. KT went dark on this. What happened? Did your phone
That's
die?
on her end, man. It ain't got nothing to do with me.
I ain't blame you, Lee. Damn, calm down, motherfucker.
I'm tired, man. I'm tired.
You say I'm tired. Oh shit. KT, come on back. We getting to that part, and I need you. Did she come back yet? No. But we at that part. He's actually a bishop. That's even, yeah, that's crazy. He's a bishop. Ooh, man, these motherfuckers are sick, man. I don't get it, man. Like, can't no little kid do shit for me. Like, I had a hard enough time messing with a 20-year-old when I was 31. I'm like, shit, you can't do shit for me. But that's crazy. Like, there's some sickos out here, Lee. Like, I don't get it. Not sure what's wrong with people these days. All right, I guess Miss KT still having phone issue. I wonder, did her phone die on her? Because it had to be it. Because her internet was messing up earlier during the show. It was in and out. It was, kind of bad. And so she went to her phone.
I think she needs just new internet, new phone, and she needs to make sure she's got a charger handy at all times. Hey, look, she's back.
Hey, back on time. Did your phone die? What happened?
Somebody called, but I declined it, but it still kicked me out and did whatever.
Oh, it kicked you out. Kicked you out anyway. All right. Don't be calling. It's just therapy time, motherfuckers. Y'all know better than that.
I think it was a telemarketer.
Oh, scam likely.
Right.
All right, here we go. It's that time, y'all, for the close. Something you can ponder on until the next time you see us on Redline Radio, all social media platforms, and Redline Media Group on YouTube, or hear us on Spotify. Make sure you check out the old episodes on Spotify, y'all, under Just Therapy. Check them out. But this week, yo, close, something you can ponder on. The inner conversation you have with yourself is the most important one. Make sure it's healthy and positive. I'll read that one more time and let KT break it down. The inner conversation you have with yourself is the most important one. Make sure it's healthy and positive. KT, go and break that down for us.
Listen, stop extending a greater grace and courtesy to others than you are willing to extend to yourself. Ooh. Yes, it's okay to hold yourself accountable, but you go harder for others than you will for yourself. You have an encouraging word for everybody else and then are harsh and put yourself down. Start speaking life. There is so much power in the words that you say and the thoughts that you have. Going back to this huge idea of epigenetics, every thought, every experience, every encounter changes your DNA and shapes who you are. So build life, speak life into yourself, encourage and motivate yourself to be the person that you would want to be in the future, your future self will thank you for it.
Hey. Hey, definitely add heed to what Miss KT said. You can't be putting yourself down. You got to lift yourself up. Love it. Love it. Love it. Yes. 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 All right, y'all. It's that time to get up out of here. We appreciate each and every one of you couchers for tuning in, rocking with us. We appreciate you as always. We love y'all. Y'all deserve all the flowers that we can give. Other than that, man, good job. Lee Money, appreciate you running the board. Smooth as always, man. KT, always doing your damn thing. Appreciate you, sis. You got anything to say before we get up out of here?
Peace.
We out.
That's
We'll see you next week. We'll see you next week. Enjoy the game. See you next week, God willing. Lee Money, send us home, baby.
MICAH Beats activated.
Welcome to Just Therapy, where we talk about life with a comedy twist. With your host.
Get all your residential concrete projects done the right way with the most trusted company in town. Serving Lorain County and surrounding areas, Affordable Concrete Solutions is here for all your concrete needs. Providing concrete maintenance, washing and sealing, decorative stamped concrete, driveway and sidewalk concrete removal, concrete flat work, and much more. We pride ourselves in offering the best concrete services possible and are backed by years of experience and a history of excellent service. It's our ultimate goal to provide each and every client with the highest quality of workmanship, professionalism, and efficiency while emphasizing exceptional customer service. We design, install, and maintain all concrete. Whatever your concrete needs, let ACS be your answer. Contact us today for your free estimate.